Hi everyone, my name is Brianna Irwin and I'm in my fourth year of the BBA with a concentration in marketing. So, marketing has always been something that I've shown interest in. Even as a kid, I really wanted to become an influencer and I watched a lot of YouTubers. So, I think that in a way it's kind of interesting that I ended up choosing marketing. Not necessarily an influencer, but kind of feel like in the same realm of that. Career wise, when I graduate, I do want to go into professional sales, particularly with a focus in the nonprofit sector. I just want to be able to help people in any capacity that I'm able to. So, my core values are family, kindness, integrity, respect, and determination. I make time for each of these in my daily life to ensure that I'm the best possible version of myself. I made this collage to showcase bits and pieces of who I am. So, my friends and my family mean the absolute world to me. They've shaped me to be a better version of myself. My dog Roscoe in the lower right corner is also a very important part of my life. Just very cute. I have way too many hobbies to count, but I do love painting. This painting that I showcased here just in the top is one that I completed in high school, but I've since made an exact replica for my best friend since she was always saying that she was going to steal it. So I figured it was time to make her own. I also really enjoy baking and cooking. So here's a picture of a cake as well that I made for my best friend's birthday. I spend a lot of time with my family and my friends. We play games together, have dinners together, and overall, we just ensure that we spend time together with each other. I feel very blessed to have so many wonderful people in my life. So, three strengths and skills that I want to discuss are leadership, communication, and reliability. For leadership, I displayed this through my role in the marketing club. So, becoming president has really allowed me to help the club thrive and set up the members for success. Communication, with everything that I do, I ensure that I uphold clear and consistent communication to help everyone involved. So, I truly believe that communication is essential to foster relationships that will be successful. In particularly, I can relate this to my current job of a promotions coordinator with NATA. So I uphold communication with my supervisor to ensure that she's aware of what I have going on and kind of if I'm on track. And like to just maintain that communication is very important. It also ensures that she knows that I'm on the right track to succeed and she sees that. So another skill that I have is reliability. I will always show up when I say I will. So not only time-wise, of course, but genuinely showing up for those I care about and commitments that I make. I think it's really important to show up in the people's lives that you care about and to just really do those things for them that even if maybe you don't want to do it, I make sure that I do because I know that it will help them and it'll make them happy. So a particular instance that comes to mind is going to a friend's event that I told them that I would be at, even though I was definitely extremely tired. This skill aids me very well in always following through when I say I will. So next up is building trust. It's an important and essential part of maintaining healthy and strong relationships. Firstly, I do this by ensuring that I remain transparent with all involved. So as an example, I make sure I tell my friends, my family, peers, and the people around me everything that they need to know. So for me, being transparent doesn't mean simply telling people everything under the sun, like just spewing random information. That's not what it means to me. But to me, it means telling them what is relevant to us, to them, and to our relationship. Secondly, I am consistent with the people in my life. I simply am who I am. People know me for me, and who I am is the same person no matter who I'm around. I give 100% of myself to each person I interact with. So, lastly, another way that I build trust in various relationships is through empathy. I feel everything very, very deeply, and I always ensure that I'm putting myself in other people's minds to understand where they're coming from. And I think that as a combination, all of these three things have aided me very well in my life and to help build really strong relationships. There are three key things that represent how I present myself to the world. Firstly, through social media. So I have a deep care for social media. I feel like that goes back to the roots of being a kid and really like fascinated with influencers and just seeing how much fun they did have through social media. I find it very fun to create content. So my social media pages emulate who I am and they tell the story of my life. It makes me really happy to just kind of have fun on my social media pages and at the same time showcase who I am. Secondly, I frequently go to various networking events. So in the past, it has been more focused on going to ACE events, so that's the Advertising Club of Edmonton, and networking with those folks, so more focused on the agency side within Edmonton. But recently, I'm trying to expand my horizons and go to other networking events. So like I said in the beginning, like I do want to go into sales, and that is something I'm kind of trying to focus on, or going to even more like entrepreneurial networking events, because I do see myself owning a business in some capacity one day. Um, and like I always just try to make sure that I am expanding my network as much as possible. Lastly, I've built my brand through extracurriculars such as the Idea Marketing Club. So I was part of its startup way back in 2022, and I have been involved ever since. So starting out as event coordinator, leading to the VP of operations last year, and now this current year, I am the president. So I feel that combination of these three things, I'm able to not only strengthen my personal brand, but live my truth and have fun while doing so. So, to wrap up, I feel that I'm well on my way to achieving the goals that I've set for myself by doing the extracurriculars, the personal branding strategy that I of course previously identified, and even my job with NATA. These are all things that I feel have me feeling very ready to go out into the workforce. I feel that this exercise was a really good opportunity for me to take a step back, see how far I've come, and understand the why behind all of what I do. Thank you so much for listening.